Good afternoon and welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. Today I am going to be doing a pick-a-card 3-card spread. This is going to be for the energies of next week beginning on Monday. I'll do a sort of Monday through Friday, like the energies and what you're projecting and sort of what the little things you can expect. And your parrot, my husband's doing yard work and he pretended to come at me with a chainsaw. That would not end well for him. That's so funny. So I hope you guys had a good week and it's nice to see you. So we're starting here. Right now I'm not using gems or anything that I call significators, because I want you to just sort of look at the cards and get an idea. We'll go 1, 2, 3 of what you like, because sometimes people are compelled to always go to a certain stone or a size. Oh, there's some white butterflies. So just look at them quickly and you can make a choice, and I will start the read. Okay, remember, and this is for next week's energies, and this is an open read. And I'm back outside today because it's nice and cool. It's so beautiful here in New England. It's like in the 70s, which is very rare for August. It's such a breath of fresh air. It's so lovely. Okay, so let me see. We'll start over here. So if you've made your choices, we're going to begin. And remember, this is an open general read too. So, ooh. So if you chose this, you have the Magician. I love this card. It just is surrounded by moonlight and magic. You know, I believe this card always signifies to me that you are the creator of your destiny through your just through your regular creativity, visions, manifesting things, your self-belief, and also the things in those little touches of magic that are out there, you know. Nature holds so much imagination and creativity for me, you know, just the colors and things like that. So you're stepping into the week with, you know, belief in all those little miracles and all those little, I call them little buckets of wishes. You know, you hope you're going to find that parking space, bam. And I am testament to these things happening quite often. Like, we have a lot of tight parking in this one area that I like to shop at, and I'm like, I'm still going in that area and I'll find a spot, and I usually do. Do you know, just those little kicks of luck that you're deserving of. And you know, look for those things, believe in those things, you know, hope for the best outcomes and everything, because most of the time whilst doing that, you are manifesting that good energy and bringing it into fruition, you know, little sparkle and pops of magic. So that's beautiful. And look at the colors in that. So vibrant and beautiful. I love it. This is a Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, and this is my magic deck. I feel like this deck just has a life of its own. It's so when I'm shuffling cards, they fly right out. They are complete. Like, this deck is just so beautiful and vibrant. Oh, and then Poised. So I believe when I get this, I get these little visions of you just being ready to engage, to propose these things, you're poised for action. You know, you're right on that precipice. You're like, I am not holding back. And with this in your corner too, you know that you have the spark to start that fire, to engage others and expand the idea and get everything sort of in the chariot and rolling along and get it going. So you're poised for action. Also, this I connotate to for those of you that were gravitating towards this too, you're a poised person. You have, you know, you have that bearing that alleviates others' worries, because they know that you have what it takes to get this thing going. Whether it is, you know, meetings, business plans, things for your children, applications, big purchases, you're there. And when you have this sort of elixir together, you're in it to win it. So if you chose that, very good, very nice. Oh my gosh. And then if you chose the second, the High Priestess, that's right up there with the Magician for me. You know, this signifies a person that is completely balanced. You know, they're not with the waxing, waning moons. They're not all over the place. They're completely neutral, and their vision is laser focused. They know they have all the things that all the elements working with and for them, because they're always working on a high vibration and for higher purposes for all that are around them. It's aiding and abetting them in all their tasks. You know what I mean? It's the universe giving you that magic carpet ride because you've put all good things out there and you put the effort in, and that is always rewarded. People think it's not immediate. I mean, a lot of people, you have to suffer delayed gratification. We can't just have people marching up with all these golden platters of, oh, here's your wish granted, here you go, here you go. The universe likes effort. Effort is rewarded, and sometimes it's not immediate. You know, we have to wait for those things, but it's coming. And this is just proof that, you know, by being completely down the center and using all your magical abilities, you know, your heart, your mind, your instincts, your intuition, all those things, looking out for all those little red flags that don't serve your purpose. This is going to guide you to your higher purpose and open those doors for you. So that's fantastic. Oh, I love this card so much. It's so touching, and it reminds me of No Place Like Home, of what is that thing where he wants to build his wife Ellie a house like on the highest waterfall of Brazil. Oh, I love that movie. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Whenever I try to think of films, I always get that blockage. But, oh, Up. It's so simple. Yeah, Up, like the magic house. So there is no place like home. And lately I'm just beginning to recognize and reestablish my home life, because I've worked such long hours and would get so tired that so many little cute beautiful things would become invisible to me. You know, I'd be tired, I'd get home and I'd be rushing onto something, trying to keep up with my correspondence and my jewelry and all these other things that even sometimes when my teenagers were talking to me, I was very yes, almost trying to hurry them along if it was, you know, what I thought to be insignificant, but it's not. If anybody's taking the time to share a thought, a hope, a wish, a dream, anything with you, I love bumblebees, then be present, you know. And now that I've given myself breathing space by releasing those things, just as you should do, you know, this is a very cleansing time. We're wrapping up a hot, languid season and moving into cooler, fresher pastures of fall where everything's crisp and nice and beautiful. And to spend that time at home, you know how fun it is to like prepare everything for Halloween and get your pumpkins out and all the fun things, like my neighbors do hay bales and all these really great things. To savor these moments at home, you know, beautifying your home, your space, releasing things that no longer serve you. You know, again, I put in the scale factor 1 to 10. What's in your home? Do you rate those things on the high scale close to 10 that are taking up space in your environment? You know, create more space by releasing things that don't really serve you anymore. And this with that is wonderful, because I feel like you guys are the high priestesses of your home. You know, you create the balance. You offer good nutrition and the welfare of your family through, you know, just safety measures, smoke alarms, all those things. I get those popping in my head a lot this time of year because there's big holiday seasons coming up, you know, and you're going to have full houses, some of you, and lots of cooking. So make sure little things like that, your smoke alarms, you have fire extinguishers, little things like that. I really get that strongly in messages. The safety of your home, your stairs, railings, things like that, to care for your family, because there is no place like home in keeping our loved ones safe. You know, and you have the ooh la la to do it with, so that's really great. If you chose that, that's a really nice fortuitous message too, that you're going to be spending nice time with your family. Oh wow, these are really great cards. The King of Cups. I'm like, I have to breathe for a moment. I get all these rushes and signifiers and things, and my brain gets a little racy because I get so excited for like all the fun things that are going to come all these holiday seasons. You know, even though this is for the energy of next week, I feel like you're all in preparation because children are returning to school. And, you know, as the King of Cups, those are your emotions, and you're in charge. You are in charge. Having this card, you're in charge of that. And when you offer people things, you offer them big, tangible, substantial things. You are a substantial person. You back your words with deeds. You know, this, you're not those people, whatever, that are just jabber-jawing all the time, that have no substance behind their words. You know, you mean what you say, and your offerings are real. So people look forward to when they have you on their side. They know they have a brick wall. They have somebody that is there for them. And on a romantic note, I feel like quite a few of you people still have that love is in the air, summertime feel, and they're romantic. They're feeling romantic, and if this is a romantic offer from someone, this is a romantic offer from a king, a solid person who is worthy of your attentions. But again, watch everything. Watch gestures. Watch if you obviously, hopefully, know this person too. It could be someone right off the street. I mean, I've had people come up and say bizarre things to me, because sometimes people, when they're treated with kindness and affection and a smile, it's like if they are not in the social circuit that much, they sometimes react differently. Like one time I was just helping on this man, and I smiled, and I usually wear glitter like I am today, and I was like, hey, how are you? And like, he looked so surprised by anybody speaking to him with a smile on their face and being, again, that cup of offer of friendship or whatever. He stopped talking and he just stared at me for like 15 seconds. It was the oddest thing. And my mind, like my intuition, I knew right away. I was like, Mel, you're stunning him, you're glamoring him. Like, it was the full force. I had just come from home, and it was like one of those days I was really happy, so I had like glittery eyeshadow, but he was taken aback, because he's like, that is not a normal greeting that people receive a lot. And I hear that from too. They're like, wow, you don't, usually encounter that thing. So when you get this offering, which I feel is coming for a lot of you, and for some of you, I feel like it's long-standing friends too that are like, you know what, you are my kind of guy or gal. You have it going on, and there's something about you that is very appealing to them. Always give people time. Always give them a shot. You know what I mean? You don't have to go out on some crazy date and go to, nightclubs in New York and jam out all night. Just, you want to get a cup of coffee and listen to them. I've learned so many fascinating things about people that I've worked with that I had a vague feeling about, but as I spoke, I was like, I knew this person would love that, or wow, that is the exact opposite of what I would have thought this person would ever engage in their life. And it's amazing. People are fascinating. I mean, the things that interest them and they participate in, it's really cool. So keep your mind open to this, and keep an open mind and really sort of interact. It's so cool. That's a really good card. Oh, and a leg up. I get this so often in readings. I get this for myself, and I pull it up for other people too. Somebody out there, probably someone with quite a bit of power and sway in your place of business, wants to give you a leg up. You have what they see as potential to be a really super solid part of the foundation and theory and principles of your work or their company. This is also a really good person to work for. And they have your back. They want to lift you up. They want to put you in the limelight, in a very good light, for what you have achieved and your gifts and your things that your potential for this undertaking. So look out for that too. If people start asking you questions at work, well, your future, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? Put that step forward and really let them know what you think and how you could implement these ideas you have, because this person wants to help you excel and go on to the next highest tier, so whether later this is a romantic interest or whatever, this person is a good person to have in your corner. So if you pick that is your read, and that is fantastic. So thank you for tuning in, and this is for this is a general read for next week's energy for you choosing each one of your cards. And I want to thank you for tuning in again. And remember to like and subscribe if some of this resonated with you. And also leave a comment. I'm really welcoming and hoping for some comments so I can see how to sort of prove and maneuver some things. I feel like people love these pick-a-card things, that those seem to be the highest watched. And I'm really looking forward to your input, because that's why I'm here. I'm here for you, and I want to hear what you guys like. Okay, thank you.